Alright, boys and girls, we are back. Round 11 of the season right now in F1 Manager 2022. So we had a decent run at Silverstone in the last episode, finishing 2-3 and still maintaining our lead in both standings for the constructors and driver standings, but everybody is closing in on us right now. Verstappen managing to close the gap a little bit. This is going to be a tough fight till the end. I think we are, even though we are the best car on the grid right now, we're not running away with the victories. So we do have an underfloor design complete. Oh, regulation change. Giving more wind tunnel time to the guys at the top of the grid. Yes. Yes. I would like more wind tunnel time, please. CFD simulator, only 4 hours. That won't change. Four to 4, 4 to 5. Okay, yeah, we hope this changes. I would love more wind tunnel hours, but we've got a new something. New underfloor, that's what it was. Let's go ahead and we only have 4 days to the only 4 days to the Austrian Grand Prix. So we're gonna have to emergency manufacture. If we rush, let's emergency manufacture 3 and then we'll do a regular manufacture on 1. Okay, and then what else do we have? Car parts development, research project. Let's add some more engineers here. That'll bring it to 32 days. So 33 days for the front wing, 34 days for the rear wing, and then 32 days for the side pods research project. Alright, 4 days until the Grand Prix. We don't have any points here, I don't believe. Nope. How about our staff? Yes, Bono. Let's go to feedback. Okay. Ricardo Mosconi does not get anything. 4 days, we got nothing left to do. So let's go ahead and continue. Tour center refurb complete. Suspension manufacturing complete. 1, 2. And underfloor manufacturing complete. Okay, so we got all of our parts now. Let's go to here. All right. And our cost cap, what are we at? $46 million projected, 12 million left to spend. God damn it, we're gonna go over again, aren't we? That's fine. Our budget's still okay right now, so we should be fine. Going over budget, and we're still just barely hanging on in first place. So right now, what are we? 460. 70, 80, 83 points in front of Red Bull in the constructor standings, and 48 points in front of Sainz, and 55 points in front of Verstappen, 54 points I should say. And Daniel Ricciardo could jump back up into P2 if he gets a decent finish here. So let's take a look at the car analysis, see where we stand. We are first in everything except for medium speed. Let's take a look at Red Bull. And actually take a look at the values. How much higher are we? Pretty high. Not that much higher. A little bit higher. A lot higher. Not that much higher. Up here, a lot higher. Well, yeah, acceleration's much better as well. And then dirty air cornering. Yeah, we're a good ways ahead of Red Bull. How about the Mercedes? They dropped off a little bit at the British Grand Prix, but they still look faster than Red Bull. How about the actual values? 36.8, 29.87, 37.64. Pretty high difference in certain ones, like top speed, and then not so high at others, like medium speed cornering. Just 0.001 Gs better than Mercedes. Yeah, so we've got our work. We've got plenty of work in front of us to deal with this. So I will take care of practice, and I will see you guys for the start of quali. Alright, so after FP3 we are P4 and P5. 94 and 97 setup confidence. That might be okay. Alright, so we've gone through that. We are in race 11 now, so I think we can probably move on to the next components here. The ERS will still have to be ERS number 2 at 79%, but we can probably start using this gearbox as this one is at 66%. And we can probably do the same with Ricardo. We'll put him onto engine number 3, ERS number 2, and gearbox number 3 as well. So that's as good as it's going to get. We might have to buy another ERS at the end of the year, but I think our engine and gearbox components should make it to the end. Alright, let's try that, see if that'll help that any better. And then here. Ooh. Let's see if that'll help. Actually, you know, we'll leave it at 97. 97 is close enough. We don't want to be screwing around with that. And that is it. Let's go and start qualifying here. And hope to God that our components are good enough to give us a decent race. Alright, so it looks like the Mercedes aren't much of a threat anymore. Red Bulls are starting to make a comeback now. The Red Bulls looked slow for quite a few races there. But they are starting to make a comeback. Or at least Verstappen looked slow for quite a few races there. I'll wait until the 10-minute mark, send our guys out, and hopefully that should be the only run we need here at Austria. Okay, I'll send them out right now. Don't believe anybody is on a fast lap. Ocon is. Will he catch up though? No, he won't. Okay, so we should still get a decent lap out of this, hopefully. P1 and P2 by quite a bit. Alright, we are good. We are good. Back at the top. New components really helping us out here. McLarens look slow. Gasly and Perez both in the bottom 5 right now. Vesti, Schumacher, and Zhou Guanyu. Zhou Guanyu, what are you doing down there, buddy? Russell's all the way up in P10. He must have gotten caught up in traffic or something.
Session is over.
Zhou did improve, but not enough to get out of the bottom 5. So it is Schumacher, Vesti, Checo, Lance Stroll, and Zhou Guanyu out in Q1. And we are still sitting atop on just one run. That's good, actually. So 95. We went up, I think, 2 points there. We'll put them on the old compounds again. I don't know if the softs will be a good race tire here. They should go 44 laps. And the hards should go 84, so the hards should be able to do the entire damn race, I think. Alright, we'll send them out for a Q2 here.
Please give us a radio check on the backup radio.
This might be a 2-stop race, so if we can get decent laps on these old softs, we might be able to save 2 fresh sets of softs for the race. Alright, we'll wait for the 10-minute mark and then see if we can send them out with anybody. Might send Ricardo out first, actually. Is anybody else coming out? Alright, so Alex should get a tow behind Bottas. Ricardo might be too far back from Piastri to really get a tow here, though. P1, P2 on scrub tires. Nice. Once again, we'll keep them in. Let's see how close the next competitors are. Actually, let's check their components. Old components there for Ferrari. Joe's not in this one. But Verstappen and Leclerc. Yep. Okay, so they're starting to die down a little bit, or at least Verstappen's is. Engine's still good, but gearbox, ERS is still good as well. All right, so not so much for Leclerc. His engine's almost dead. How about the Mercedes? They're on old components except for new ERS components. Okay. Looks like this race should be winnable. Unless, of course, they decide to put on new components right as the race starts. Well, we still sit 1-2. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Okay. You know what? I might just send them out on those used tires again, and then save 2 new sets for the race. Okay, let's go. Q3. Soft tires can go a long way, so we actually have plenty of time on them.
Yep, radio is good, drink's good.
We'll wait for the Mercs and the Red Bulls to come out, and then we'll send our guys out behind them. There goes Alpine. Come on, Red Bull. Mercs. Not quite. There we go. Aw, man, we're gonna get stuck with traffic. Ricardo crashed out. God damn it. Can he still come in?
I think there's been contact on the track.
Is it just the front wing? Underfloor. God damn it. Fucking hell. Can he still qualify okay, though? It's going to take 16 minutes. Damn it. It's taken 1 minute and 41 seconds to put new front wings on. Damn it. Okay, these guys should start coming out now. Ah, Jesus. We can't even get through qualifying. Alright, green and purple sectors, boys. Green and purple sectors. Yellow. Are you serious? Still P1 and P2, even carrying that damage. Way to go, Danny Rick. Way to go. Jesus. Alright, so we're going to get the pole position point. That'll be nice.
It's race day.
Got a lot of front wings. Got an underfloor. Okay. Alright, let's take a look at... oh, shoot. It's raining. Alright, we're going to start in the mediums and push like hell. Or do we want to start in the softs? Will the softs bring us to the rain? Yeah, it should, but... I want to put on the mediums and then be able to push a little bit. We'll do that. Add a little bit of extra fuel. And then we should be good. P1, P2, we qualified pretty well ahead of the rest of the other cars.
I don't want to tempt fate, but there are quite a few...
Alright.
It's the race we've all been waiting for.
Nobody's on softs behind us. That's good. We'll pause it real quick.
And away we go.
Take a look at the tires. Yep, mediums and hards. Jesus, why did they put on hards? Okay, we're going to deploy and push deploy, and push. I mean, mediums will more than make it to the rain, so I don't really know why these guys are on hards. And then, of course, Verstappen still makes it out in front of Ricardo anyway.
Red Bull moved up.
Just go ahead and do overtake for now. Alex should be able to pull out of DRS. And there goes Ricardo around the inside of Verstappen. Come on, man. You're on mediums and he's on hards. Okay, let's go deploy now. Let's go aggressive on these tires. Try to get him outside of DRS. Make sure that Verstappen doesn't have a chance of catching up. I'll go medium now. And we'll go medium deploy. Hopefully we don't hit 0%.
You can use DRS.
Alright, we are good. We are good. I'll have Alex start harvesting a little bit, just to make sure we don't hit 0% at any point. And then later on in the race, when we do need battery, we should still have a little bit of battery to use. Let's take a look at the weather. Alright, so about lap 28. Yeah, we should have plenty of tires left. Alright, we'll go standard on the tires for now. And then we'll go 8x. Pushing on fuel will lower the tire wear as well, so Perez running wide. Tsunoda spinning out. Sure, let's watch it. Going into turn 3. Is that turn 3? I think that's turn 3. No, that's not turn 3. That's turn 4. There's a sand pit there, so it's got to be turn 4. Or sand trap, I should say. Alright, we'll have Ricardo harvesting as well for a little bit. Hopefully Verstappen doesn't catch up. Alright, battery's good. Alex back out in front.
We've just had a spin.
We'll wait one more lap and then we'll have Ricardo stop harvesting. There we go. We're good. 5 seconds ahead. Rain still looks like about lap 28. We have plenty of tires left. We can probably stop pushing on fuel now.
Oh, we've had a spin.
Joe Guan Yu spins out.
Okay, here's the Ferrari.
Turn 4. I wonder how many more times we'll see that today. Turn 4 seems to be the incident spot. Now, are we going faster by allowing them to use DRS to pass, or are we going slower because they're fighting? 7 seconds. Looks like fast through some corners, slower through others. So we'll just have Ricardo not fight teammate for now. He did drop back a little bit. He should catch up. Verstappen is dropping back slightly. Now the good thing is both of our drivers have pretty good adaptability. Now probably not as good as Verstappen's, but still pretty good, so it won't take too long for them to get used to the rain. You know what, we're going to deploy with Ricardo. Giovinazzi spun out. It says turn 3, but will it be turn... Oh, it is turn 3, okay.
They lose it there.
Doesn't get traction out of that corner. Alright, Ricardo getting the fastest lap point, and now he is back on Alex's gearbox. So we'll have him just harvest for now and make sure that battery is at 100%. Vesti running wide at the back of the grid, that's fine. Alright, about 8 more laps for the rain to come. It says 4 minutes. No, 4 minutes. Yeah, 4 minutes it should start raining. Actually, you know what? We should probably have Ricardo pull back a little bit. And we'll have Alex deploy a little bit. And that way, they won't run into each other in the pit lane. We'll do that.
Someone spun out.
So rain imminent. Understood.
Yeah, we'll let Alex go and extend the gap a little bit. All right, 2 minutes till rain, and it looks like they have enough space between them here to where we should be okay.
Yep, copy.
Actually, we can probably bring Ricardo in right now and put him onto the inters. Let me just check to make sure that the rain isn't going to be too heavy. No, it should be inters weather the entire time. Ricardo will be stuck behind some of the slower drivers, though. Alright, and then we can have Alex come in at the end of the next lap. Alright, there we go. Now we're good. So we've covered off both drivers.
Seems to have been a lockup. And a new position.
Alright,
Just
Ricardo
gained by
clearly...
Williams.
It was clearly faster to pit when the rain was starting. And we are still a good chunk of time ahead of Verstappen.
Run wide.
Bottas still on the dry compounds. And Alex is now 5 seconds behind Ricardo. A lot of traffic to work through. Still 10 seconds ahead of Verstappen, though. That's good. Alright, we're in a good spot right now. I really don't know why these guys, like some of those guys, started on the dry compound, on the hard compound tires, when there was clearly going to be rain halfway through, or a third of a way through the race. Now these inters should go all the way to the end, but it looks like it's going to be dry for the last few laps, maybe 4 or 5 laps. So probably didn't need to save all those soft compound tires, but it's nice to have. All right. We could probably start harvesting a little bit. Ricardo will pull away for now. Let's just go 16x. We're so far ahead. Okay. And we'll let Ricardo charge a little bit his battery, which should allow Alex to close back up again. Yellow. Okay.
Did somebody spin out there?
Bottas spun out. Turn 4. I want to give Alex the race just because he's first in the driver's standing right now. And Ricardo's been pretty inconsistent the last few races. So if we're going to give the race win to one of these guys, I want it to be Alex. There we go. Yellow sector 1.
We've just had a spin.
Ocon spun out in the Mercedes.
Now have a watch of this. Looks like Ocon. What a spin!
Turns 3 and turns 4 seem to be the trouble spots for a lot of teams today. Alright, 20 laps left to go. Sorry, the cat was on my lap for most of the day today, so there's just so much fur in my nose right now. And about 15 or so laps before the rain stops. You know, we do have the fuel. We might as well burn it. But we'll try to have to get the fastest lap at the end of the race, just to ensure we get those points. Oh my god. So much cat fur. They seem to be pretty similarly paced here. Although Ricardo is starting to close in a little bit. And Verstappen is now almost 13 seconds behind. We're dropping him a little. We do have new powertrain components here. Ooh, Ricardo got held up a little bit. Alright, we'll slow Alex down. Yeah, we gave them new engines and new gearboxes. They are on used ERS components, but the engines and gearboxes are relatively new, so should have given them an advantage. And we got the new underfloor in as well. And we have the new front wing and rear wing in a couple of weeks or a week or two. Alright, we have to be smart about this. Still a couple more laps to go. We'll have Daniel pull back a little bit just so we're not right on top of each other in the pit lane. Where are we on track? Okay. Are we going to be close enough? Yeah, I think we're going to be close enough. I think by the time he comes out of the pits, Alex should be dry. And then we'll have Danny come in on the next lap. Alright, so Verstappen passed us, but he's going to have to come in anyway. Actually, we'll wait until he passes Ricardo. Alright, we will harvest and conserve. We will harvest and conserve as well. How far back is Verstappen? I think Verstappen is really far back. 12 seconds back. Alright, Alex. Let's go for the fastest lap right now. Oh, never mind. That's a lot of traffic. We'll wait until he clears some of this traffic first. Let's get them both through this traffic, actually. Hopefully we don't get held up somewhere. Quite a bit of traffic. Verstappen currently has the fastest lap. Ricardo ran wide, but he's fine.
Who's running wide there?
That is fastest lap.
Alright, we got the fastest lap. Here comes Alex. Let's go for the fastest lap. Here comes Ricardo. Let's go for one as well. Although he does have a bunch of traffic in front of him, so I think that might screw him up a little bit.
That sounds like someone's gone wide there.
Leclerc running wide. Oh no, safety car. Ooh. Okay. Oh, do we want to just stay out? I think we're just going to stay out.
Sounds like a few cars have crashed. We can take a look.
Let's watch
now.
this crash.
Let's take another look. There we have
Back of the
Joe.
grid. Ferrari and the AlphaTauri.
Oh no! And there's the
Oh, Joe. Please tell me Verstappen doesn't come in. We can pit. No, never mind. We're going to end under the safety car. Okay, wow. I almost pitted them.
Safety. And one more lap.
This is it.
Yep, copy.
That's it. All right. Wow, it's an odd way to end the race.
So safety car is in this lap.
All right. So not the way I thought the race was going to end, but we finished with 1-2, which is good. And we were quite a ways ahead. The Red Bull, 12 or 13 seconds ahead of the Red Bull when the safety car came out. So we managed to have Ricardo jump Sainz again. Nice. 2 points ahead of Sainz, 5 points ahead of Verstappen. And Alex is a good 66 points ahead of Verstappen and 63 points ahead of Sainz. So we're back where we want to be right now. And in the constructors standings, we dunked 24 points on the Red Bull, so we're extending that gap. Still 107 points ahead of Red Bull right now, and 112 points ahead of Mercedes. So yeah, there we go. After a couple of sus races where for some reason we just seem to have lost a bunch of pace, we managed to come back and beat the crap out of everybody at Austria. And I think we hit all of our performance incentives as well, which we haven't done in quite a few race weekends. So it looks like we're back on the up and up here, boys. Paul Ricard up next. What is this? Oh, F1 schools. Let's go ahead and attend. Let's see if the regulation votes came in. It passed? It passed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So we will be getting some more wind tunnel time next year, boys and girls. Thank God. Since we will be finishing in the top 3, I think. Most likely we will be anyway. So we'll get some more wind tunnel hours, although the CFT simulator time will stay exactly the same. How much do we have now? 4.2. So it'll stay 4.2, but we will get some more wind tunnel hours, which will help us out in the future. Now, what do we have coming in? 26 days, 27 days, front and rear wing. So we won't see that for a little while. It's 7, 14, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, and 27. That will be in the summer break by then. And then when does next ATR period start? Right there. Okay, so the next ATR period will be after Belgium. So there we go. All right, we will leave it at that, boys and girls. If you think I've earned it, please feel free to leave a like, comment, or subscribe. Only if you think I've earned it. If you think this is absolute shit, just leave a comment in the comment section, but be nice about it. Stay tuned for more. Remember to eat bok choy. I'll see you guys in the next one.